Well, I don't send period
That's me. It's
versus
Perior.
Wendy Dixon.
Hello.
Hello. This is a termination of tenancy case. Can you state your names, please?
Wendy Dixon.
Madison Perior.
Period. Okay. And this is a termination case.
Yes,
there
termination
no-
of tenancy.
Pardon?
Yes, termination of tenancy.
And there is no lease on the premises?
No, the lease expired and the tenant has been staying via tenancy at will on a month-to-month basis.
Okay. All right. Ms. Dixon, what do you have to say about this?
I just don't understand why my tenancy is ending. I have kept my place in good repair. I'm never had a complaint filed against me as far as other tenants are concerned.
Well, they're terminating your tenancy because they don't really have to have a reason.
I understand that.
There's no lease.
I mean, I guess there was, I was told by Miss Perior that, I wasn't going to be evicted when she took over the premises. Had I known that she was going to do this, I would have started looking for a place a long time ago.
There's nothing available.
And I actually have been looking for other places to go. However, me being a single mom and rent being as high as it is these days, I'm having extreme difficulty in finding one. This has been my home for the last 3.5 years, and
Okay, let me ask this. Is rent all paid
yes,
or what?
Not for the month of July.
because she told me she was terminating my tenancy
Got
as
it.
of July.
That's fine.
But up
All
until
right.
before July, it was paid in full.
Pardon?
Up until the month of July, yes, it was paid in full.
And you have July's.
Okay.
And I have July's rent.
But you can't pay rent and move.
All right. So, ma'am, how much time would you need to try to find a place?
I honestly don't know. It uh, at least probably 30 days or so. I'm hoping.
How long have you been in the unit?
3.5 years.
Okay. And ma'am, are you willing to give her time to move or no?
She was given 30 days notice on June 8th.
Okay.
So we've had 5 weeks.
Ma'am, I know that.
Yeah.
I just need an answer to my question.
I think that if she was willing to pay rent for July and then in addition needs another 30 days and is willing to pay rent for August, we could give her that till the end of August.
Can you, Ms. Dixon, can you do
Yes.
that?
Yes.
Pay rent and move.
I don't. I mean, I'm a. I hate to bring this up, but I am a single mom, and I only make $16 an hour at my job. I can't really pay rent and have the funds to move as well, because as most people would know, when you move, you have to pay first and last month's rent, usually plus a security deposit.
Okay, so here's what I'm gonna do.
And I'm trying.
I need you-
I will file.
so-
I'm sorry. I will
Ma'am,
file
ma'am.
for SER too, if I have to, or some
All
kind
right.
of assistance.
Right, I understand that. But I want you to call Hawk. We put the number on the thing and see what assistance they may be able to give you regarding relocation assistance. I don't know if it would be available to you, but you can certainly contact them. Okay?
It's called Hawk.
Yes.
Okay.
And you got that number when the video was playing or no?
I'm not seeing it, no.
Okay, so if you got a pen, it's 961-1999.
Okay, 961-1999. Okay, I can remember that.
Okay, we put it also in the chat. So
Yeah.
what I will do is I will adjourn this matter out to the 26th, 2024 at 3 p.m. And you can check into the relocation services and whether or not there's a way in which you can fundamentally try to pay, as I understand what would be agreed to, get July rent paid, get August rent paid, and then buy yourself time to the 31st of August.
Okay.
Okay?
Okay, thank you very much, Your Honor.
Can I ask that she unblocks my phone number or that she puts a payment in the mail?
I don't have your phone number blocked, Miss Period. I actually got a new phone number.
Um,
How do you
if
plan
this
on,
matter gets, if this matter gets delayed any longer, then what I would do is I'll indicate that you're reserving the right to escrow, but I'm not gonna have her pay anything right now because I can't order her to do that except in the court escrow. All right, thank you. Is that it?
Yeah.
Court stands in recess.
Fucking bitch. What did you just say? I can't order to pay anything.
Who was that? Miss Dixon,
Yeah. Yes, sir.
turn your camera back on.
Yes.
That kind of language will never, ever be used in this court.
I apologize.
Ever.
I apologize.
Am I
My
understood?
camera's off.
Am I understood?
You absolutely are. My apologies. My deepest apologies.
Now sign off and sign off correctly.
I will. Thank you.
Court's in recess.
On July 30th, about a year ago, this happened last year. Beaumont police respond to 6550 Phelan Boulevard in Beaumont in reference to a shooting and a deceased body of Xavier Massey was discovered in the driver's seat of a white 2017 Nissan Pathfinder. That was your vehicle? Yeah. And Massey had succumbed to multiple gunshot wounds, according to this affidavit. And the vehicle showed extensive front end damage, plus multiple bullet impacts along the driver's side of the vehicle. Officers found a trail of 9mm shell casings tracing back to a parking spot in front of a particular apartment at that location. The vehicle was registered to the defendant who resided there. And according to this affidavit, a witness or witnesses stated that they perceived that someone was attempting to steal the defendant's vehicle. And this is looks like 10 o'clock in the morning. The defendant ran after the vehicle, yelled at the driver to stop. It did not. And the defendant started shooting at the car with a pistol he had. The car was wrecked. The defendant went back inside the apartment and retrieved a shotgun, approached the car, and began shooting at it with the shotgun. the defendant was interviewed, he declined to answer any questions without an attorney present. However, he volunteered one statement that he stated he was getting ready for work and someone was stealing his vehicle. Okay, so there are the details from the affidavit for a search warrant that was granted by a district judge concerning the facts of this case. Okay, so the nature of the offense and the circumstances under which the offense are committed are to be considered. And again, this offense, which was alleged to be murder, in that it alleges by the grand jury that the defendant intentionally and knowingly caused the death of another with the use of a firearm. So it is an offense involving violence, a most serious offense, murder. So that is an aggravated factor in determining bond. Then the future safety of a victim of the alleged offense and law enforcement community shall be considered. Well, I don't think that's an issue here. Because the victim in this case, or the complainant, is deceased. Now, I don't, you presented, there are other attributes, and the defense has presented a succinct set of information for the court. But under court decisions, there are several other aspects which the court doesn't know anything about. It's ignorant to, and that's not my issue to address. I don't know anything about that. All I know really is statutorily that this involves a most serious offense of involving violence, and some information concerning the background of the case. But other issues that the court can consider, it's not before the court. Nobody's submitted them, so I'm kind of in the dark on that. So what information I have is,
What do you?
I can't do that. Those are
I mean, Judge,
factors of bond that's for y'all to present, not me to pull out.
we have that he's a lifelong resident. He worked for TDCJ. He has family members. Whoa, hey, sit down.
I ain't said that.
Yeah, you
No.
sit down.
Hey, look,
Sir,
whatever they do with your bitch ass, I'll be
Sir.
waiting on your punk ass, you motherfucking bitch.
he is arrested.
17-year-old little child, motherfucker.
He is under arrest.
Bitch.
He is directed to be arrested. He is directed to be arrested.
Want to do that anyway, fuck faggot.
There shall be no outbursts allowed. There shall be no threatening of individual. That is a constitutional right violation. The peace and order of this court has been disobeyed, and that person is taken under arrest immediately.
Phone is on the floor. No. But now you're gonna fuck over my phone.
Okay, who was that person? Does anybody
Father of the
know who
deceased.
he's what?
The father of the deceased.
The father of deceased. Okay. Well, too many cases in this court involve issues where family members are under stress and distress for losing a family member. We all understand that. Nonetheless, we try to deliberately move through proceedings in accordance with law, because the law is set to determine an outcome that is as just as it can be and as civilized as it can be. And
Everyone.
like that have no place in getting to a managed completion of hearings or resolvements in matters which need to be deliberately and intelligently and based upon law accomplished. And this isn't a time for a lynching. And that's no place in this room for that sort of behavior. So now he's arrested. But we're going to get back to this hearing on determining